employers want you to put a lot of work in and pay the least amount possible, and employees want to work the least and get paid, work is the least amount possible and get the paid the most possible. Okay, this is what you would call adverse interest. Okay, welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Monday edition with me, your host Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about why your job, your clients hate you, okay? And they don't necessarily hate you, but it's just that they hate the effect that you're having on them because they see you as an impediment towards what they want, okay? Obviously everybody wants money, but they say, there's a saying called overhead walks on two legs, and a quick little business definition: overhead is anything you have to pay for if you don't sell anything. So if you have an ice cream shop, you don't sell any ice cream, you have to still pay for your employees. You still have to pay for your rent and things like that. And there's a saying that goes, overhead walks on two legs. I mean, the overhead is to his people. And the biggest expense that companies have is people. Okay, that's why your job, your clients hate you. Okay, and this is important. This matters because you're gonna have this come up a lot. Being self-employed, at the very beginning, your client's gonna be nice to you. And I've seen this happen over and over again. Your client's gonna be nice to you. And then sometimes they'll just become mean because they're like, oh, you cost a lot. And you'll get a lot of complaints about how much you cost, especially the more you cost, the more they expect from you, the more disappointment you're laying up. So that's one reason why almost every interaction you have with clients is gonna be temporary. It's not gonna last forever. Like I said, I haven't had a client for longer than 3 years. Some I've had very close. I think the longest I had was like 2 years and 7 months. But they come and they go because people want money. And they don't like to pay. Even think about yourself. You don't want to pay a lot for things. You want to pay the least amount possible and get the most from people. And that's a normal desire. And also stay tuned for the very end for a surprise. But it's like your clients are going to hate you, okay? Because really, you think in your mind that you're an asset to them, but they see you as an expense. An asset is something that's going to give you more money in the future. But they see you as you're going to take money from them. Okay, and it's your job to communicate, hey, I'm here to help, but they don't believe because they think you're like gonna just try to take their money. So you're gonna always have this warfare, but this is the secret that your clients, your job, they hate you. Okay, so don't get too attached to them. Be connected, but don't be attached because they see you as an obstacle to what they want, which is more money. They think if they fire you, they'll get more money, but they don't understand. That's a short-sighted decision. You get the right person around, the right whatever, you want to build a house or something, you want to make more money, get the right marketing agency around, they'll make you a lot of money, but they just see you as, oh, I'm losing. That's why you can't just be money minded all the time. But unfortunately, a lot of the clients you work with are going to be money minded. They're only going to worry about how much money can they make or keep. They don't care about you, they care about themselves. It's a very dark truth to being self-employed, is that your clients hate you. And it'll give you more peace going to an interaction knowing that they're going to act all nice at the beginning, but they hate you. Okay? They don't want to give their money to you because they're like, you're trying to stop them from their life, when it's the exact opposite. Okay? So why, the problem being solved in this video is to temper your expectations becoming self-employed. A lot of people are going to come against you. A lot of people are going to come off nice. I've had this. This has been my personal experience. Okay, but everybody wants money. Everybody wants a good life. And to a lot of people, good life means a lot of money. And so if you cost $500 a month or $1,000 a month, and I've had people pay me both, is that they're gonna get mad if things aren't perfect at all times because they secretly, silently hate you and don't wanna pay you. They don't hate you per se, they just hate the business, the fact that they have to pay $1,000 a month, $500 a month, because they don't think you're that valuable, because they think everything should be free. A lot of us think that. I think that a lot of stuff should just be as cheap as possible, and that causes a lot of distrust between employers and employees, or vendors and their whoever pays them, the self-employment person. But it's like, don't get discouraged when things aren't perfect between you and the client because they hate you to begin with. Okay, they're looking to replace you the second they hire you. Okay, that's why you got to be aware of your interactions with your clients, because understand that this dynamic exists. They don't just love you. They love you for what you can do for them, and they want to get as much out of you at the smallest cost. And you want to get the most out of them with the least amount of effort. So there's always going to be this warfare between people who pay and people who do services. Okay, so expect problems when you become self-employed. There's going to be personality. Probably that's why it's good to just, especially if you work monthly with people, to take a long time to cultivate that interaction with them, that affiliation. I want to use the word relationship because it's hackneyed. That word is used all the time. It means now in today's world, relationship means you're dating someone. The affiliation, the interaction, the partnership, you could say, is that it's built on what you can do. It's built on utility. And if people want money, the less money they have, they don't want to pay you money. Most businesses are not rich. And so I've had this, okay? They're going to complain about the prices a lot. They're going to try to mold you into the ground, having to do work for them. And it's just be aware of this, that if you start at the beginning, they're going to act like they love you, but they really hate you, okay? Almost every client I work with, at some point, they complain about price. As the saying goes, when it comes to money, people get funny, okay? So just know your job, your client hates you. If your job is there to make money, I can't speak for like nonprofit organizations, but I can't speak for profit organizations. They're trying to make money. The first thing they do when they want to make more money is they cut jobs, okay? Because jobs are what cost the most. It ain't equipment, it's not rent, it's people. It's folks. Like I said, overhead walks on two legs. The secret is today's video is that your clients, your job, they hate you, okay? So don't die for them. Don't give up your weekends for them. Like, still have a life and still have other clients that you can put time on, because they will 86 you at any time. And this is not a morbid video, it's just the truth, okay? Just that they're not for you, they're for themselves. They don't necessarily hate you, they're just for themselves. And so, but they are against you. And so you're gonna a lot of times have fight. I only have probably one client my whole time being self-employed where it was just bliss. I'm still with them now, but it's just bliss. There's no fighting, there's nothing. But most of them, they fight against you. They're like, I want to pay less. There's more that I wanted. That's another thing about clients. They're insatiable. You can't please them. And so you just do the best you can. But, and a lot of them are good. But you're going to get a lot of people who are nice at the beginning. And then as time goes on, and also too, it's another secret. I'll just give you an extra secret. The best part of the relationship is the first 2 months of having a client. It's usually the very beginning. And it's not always like that. But this has just been my experience, okay? So the point of this video is that your clients hate you, so don't love them and give your life up for them, because they wouldn't give their life up for you, okay? So hopefully you got something good from this video. Thanks. Now on to today's surprise. The wings of transformation are born of patience and struggle, okay? If you're going through a hard time in your life right now, you're probably transforming, okay? So don't give up. And lastly, as always, remember, unsuccessful people that make decisions based on their current situations, but successful people make decisions based on where they want to be. Understand that, your clients may put on a pretty face, but they don't really like you. They want to get rid of you because of the money, okay? Most people value money over people. It's backwards. It's messed up. And you can really be like, I want to help these people, but they don't see it that way, okay? So and not every client is like this, but a lot of them are. They're just going to hate you because you're taking money from them. They don't hate you per se, they just hate the fact that you're taking money away from them, okay? So just remember, keep in mind, it's your clients, your job, they hate you. And they're not looking out for your best interest, so you need to be looking out for yourself. This doesn't mean don't care about them. This doesn't mean don't do a good job. This means don't give up everything for them. Okay, because these companies are not going to lose sleep over you. Don't lose sleep over them. Okay, bye.